Did you ever just wanted to move into a house that is entirely made out of your favorite color? Everywhere you look, you see that color. We are here to build you your one-color dream home. Is your favorite color green? Then this is just the video for you. Hello and welcome to a new video on this channel. No, really, I wanted to build a house that was one solid color for a long time. So I asked on Twitter which color I should use, and most of the people voted for green, so here we are. I think I already did a blue one in the past. I don't know if it was very good, but if I remember it, I will link it down below. Would I have chosen the color green? Probably not, it's not my favorite color, but you wanted it, and this isn't about me at all, so here it is. So I tried my best to make this house actually look good and not just like a huge piece of broccoli. And I feel like it is harder than it looks, but it turned out okay, right? Like everything is green. The roof, the walls, the floor, the decoration, everything. So it was kind of hard to make it look okay. The exterior isn't my favorite at all. I didn't really decorate the house with flowers or anything, like the outside underneath the windows and anything, because I realized that flowers would have been green too, and the wallpaper is already green, so that would just look very, very weird, you know? And it's probably the best that I didn't do that, because yes, it would have made it a little bit more three-dimensional, but it wouldn't have popped and it would have looked weird probably, so it's probably the best that I didn't do it. And yes, I know those columns are white that I'm putting here in a second, but I mean, accents are okay, right? Okay? So yeah, I really struggled with the wallpaper. I didn't know which wallpaper I wanted to use, but I think this is actually an okay solution for wallpaper. Now again, this is a smaller home, but one of those days I have to build a bigger house, right? But I would have to put that into 2 parts because the video would be way too long. Like even this one is almost 17 minutes long and it's just a small house. But also no one wants to watch a 2-part video of one house, so that is actually a problem for me. Tell me, what should I do? Like, should I make a very long video of me building a huge house? Should I actually edit it so that all of the unimportant things are cut out? Or should I make a 2-part video out of it? Like, I really don't know what to do, because in my experience, the second part is never watched. For example, I did the Christmas village back then in December, and nobody really watched part 2 or wanted to watch part 2. They only wanted to watch part 1, which I can totally understand, you know. Nobody wants to watch 2 parts of the same thing. Really, you want to see how the build turns out, even though I would probably watch it, but I'm not everybody else. So yes, tell me what I should do. Also, there's been a trend going around for pictures of real life houses on the internet and then you build them. I already did one video about that, but I want to do another one. So if you have a house that I should recreate, please send it to me on Twitter or Instagram. Links to all of that are in the description. Also, creative sim suggestions are always very welcome too, or any challenges or anything that you want me to do, because I really want to try something new this year. So please tell me in the comments below. Also, like, these stones that you see outside are very great for decorating. You know, I wanted to decorate with the stones, and these are actually pretty nice because they are green. They come with snowy escapes. Although I probably would have used any stone, like even the brownish ones that come with the base game, I would have used that one, but that just fits perfectly because that is green already. So yeah, that works perfectly fine for me and I like it. Now, yeah, the floor plan was very hard for me to do because this is a smaller house and it's kind of an odd shape. Like up there is a tiny room, and so I decided to make a little toddler room and 2 bathrooms downstairs, like one for the toddler and one for the parents that didn't fit upstairs, you know. The bathroom didn't fit upstairs because it would have looked weird and I didn't know where to put it, so it's downstairs. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so let's move on to the kitchen. So for the kitchen, I chose these counters because I didn't really like the other choices for this build. I would usually use the Parenthood counters, but the surface on them is brown and I didn't really plan to actually use too much brown in this kitchen, so I chose this one. And I know the fridge and stuff isn't the right color, but let's just kind of ignore it, okay? I tried my best, and the other fridges are just even worse for this kitchen. They are mint green or just a completely different color, and I didn't want that at all, so I chose this one from Parenthood. Actually, I also like the stove from the Snowy Escape pack. The sink isn't also my favorite thing. It's also very mint green. I could have used a gray or silver sink, but you know, I was in too deep for this challenge, so I used the mint green one. Also, do you know how hard it is to find decent decoration when doing a solid colored house? Like, everything is sort of clashes with each other because they're different green tones, or it looks way too similar to use. So I struggled a little bit with that, but obviously I could only use what I had, and it would look weird if I didn't decorate the kitchen. Now the tables, you just seen the one with the flowers, and I thought I could use it because I thought it was very cute, but then I thought it was just way too busy for this build, so I chose to use a more solid one. But I really like these chairs. You know, these chairs add a pop of color, and they're kind of green, but they're also kind of yellow, and yeah. Also, I tried to use a different lamps this time, not only these weird lamps that I always use that put a lot of light in the room. I tried to actually use lamps that you could see in these builds because I feel like it adds a lot. But I actually very much struggled with wallpaper and everything like that. So the flooring looks odd. There are so many weird flooring choices, so I just had to play around with it a little bit. And this is a green, but it's also kind of like a grayish thing, but I chose to use it, and as well as the carpet thingy. The flower, it just looks odd, but whatever, you know, you can make it work. Maybe it's just like a kind of cute little house with toddlers in it, and it's cute. I don't know. I also forgot a high chair yet again, because in my regular builds I don't ever use high chairs, which is weird. I never sit my toddlers down in a high chair. I always let them just grab food and eat on the go because I feel like it's way easier, so I forget in my actual builds to put in high chairs. I'm sorry. Yeah, this wallpaper, I know it's mostly green, but it has some white kind of things on up and down, like these borders, but hey, whatever. Now, the living room is probably my favorite room in this entire house. I really much like it. I like the fireplace. I never knew that it came in green. I don't think I ever used it in green. Maybe I did, but whatever. I just love this fireplace. It's such a beautiful fireplace. I don't know which pack it came with, but I'm in love with it. Like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. I'm in love with it. Anyway, so I put these cute little pillows that kind of look like little flowers or whatever on the ground, and I used some green minty candles to just decorate because I feel like there's not much green decoration in The Sims 4. It's just like mostly flowers and things that you don't want to put in your builds that would have looked awkward in this build, but yeah. So last minute I decided to actually give this family a cat, and there's a cat tree and there's a place for them to sleep, whatever the cat is. And yes, obviously there are a few different plants in this because they're green and it's very nice. Also this flower binding thing, whatever it's called, is there, and there's this very green solid color of it, and I decided to put it again in mint because this room is just more of a minty color, which green is such a, I don't know, it's such a weird color in The Sims. Like, I feel like blue is just solid, you know, there's either dark or light blue, but usually like the build that I did in The Sims 4 for my channel, like everything looked the same, which is weird, and it didn't look very nice, but I tried my best to make it look okay. But in this Sims, like, there's dark green, there's some kind of weird green, I don't know how to describe it, and then there's mint green. And so every room is kind of like a different shade of green somehow, I don't know, but I like mint green the most. So I'm very glad that this room is mint green because, like I said, it's one of my favorite rooms and it's the most important room, like, right? It's the heart of the house. It's the living room. So at this point, my game has crashed like a million times already. I don't know what's wrong today with recording. But I recorded this video and I also did the voiceover for this video on the same day. And I also edited it, and I also edited another video. So I was productive, and it's a Sunday, so extra productive on a Sunday. But I feel like right now, after, a little bit of a break from Twitter and Instagram, I just feel very motivated to do things again. I don't know how long this will last, but I will enjoy it as much as it lasts, okay? Now, onto the toddler room, which it's such a weird room. I like the carpet, the carpet is cute and everything. Of course, there are different colors in it. It's not just solid green, but it has green dots in it. Green and then mint green and then a few different shades of blue, but that's okay. But I know that the wallpaper doesn't really fit with the floor because everything is just way too busy, but I didn't know what kind of wallpaper to use because I didn't want to use just a solid wallpaper because it looked even weirder, let me tell you. I also skipped the build. I also edited out the build of the toddler bathroom because it's just boring, and I just wanted to make this video a little bit, compactor, a little bit shorter, because if I didn't, it would have been 20 minutes long, and nobody wants to see a video that's 20 minutes long. I don't even think people watch 5 minutes into the video. If you're watching this and if you're listening to me ramble about this house, write into the comments below what kind of vegetable is your favorite vegetable. If you've come this far and watched it this far, write down in the comments which vegetable is your favorite. Mine is a tomato, even though this isn't really a vegetable, right? If it isn't a tomato, then probably a potato. I'm a simple girl, I'm a simple girl. Anyway, onto the bedroom, the master bedroom. I don't love the wallpaper. It's kind of hideous, but I mean, I don't know. I just thought in the moment that it looked okay, Also, this weird looking, I don't know even what it's called. What is this called? I don't know. This makeup table thing. It's the ugliest thing ever. It's cute in white and it's cute in other colors, but not in this mint. And I don't know. Whoever colored this thing in these vibrant colors, what the hell were you thinking? So again, decorating with everything was just kind of hard for me because there isn't much cute green decoration. It's just those weird butterflies that I wouldn't ever put in a master bedroom, but I didn't know how to decorate anywhere. I didn't know how to decorate anything, so I just put them in. But at least there was a hot tub, I could have built a pool with green water, but that would look like a swamp, and I didn't really want that, so I just put in a hot tub. And not everybody wants a pool in their backyard, right? I don't want a pool in my backyard. Maybe I want a pool in my backyard, but anyway. So this tree is such a beautiful tree, and I'm so glad that they added it. And I don't know why I love the trees that came with Snowy Escape so much, but I just love it. And for the first time in forever, I actually really like this backyard. I never said that about any of my backyards, I don't think, but I really like this backyard. It's smaller and it's just cute. It's just cute and simple, and I really like it. Yeah, I know there's no play area for the kid, but they can go into a park. Or when the kid is older, they can actually build something for the kid. I totally forgot that they had a kid, I'm human. I make mistakes. Don't worry about it. You can add a swing set or whatever you want into the backyard. But you don't have to. So yeah, I think that we're mostly done with this video. I rambled about the build this time, weirdly enough. Like, I never ramble about the build, I ramble about different things, but this time I just thought I would talk to you about this because it's sort of a challenge and it's sort of hard. But if you want to do this, please do it. It's so much fun. Like, it challenges you and you kind of go crazy because now I'm kind of sick of the color green, and one of my favorite colors is mint, so I have a problem, you know? Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite color? Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.